Zelda has been trying to take all the thunder the past couple of days, so here's another major Nintendo franchise to take it right back. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and we got big stuff on the horizon, things ramping up once again because Nintendo just announced another big presentation, and I'm pretty psyched for it because it's probably going to include stealth drops. So hope you guys are all pumped for this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, but let's take you through quickly what's gone down already this morning. All right, this video popped on Twitter. Check this baby out. Pokemon Presents is back in action, baby, and it's coming early. The most unfortunate part of this video is that I have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. next Monday, but alas, it's for a good cause because there is a Pokemon Presents, and Nintendo is telling us that it is going to have 20 minutes of exciting Pokemon news in celebration of Pokemon Day 2023, all sorts of fun little Twitter emojis, and a 6 a.m. start time. This means that you better get up bright and early as we will be taking a peek at what goes on with Pokemon. I'll be streaming the event, so make sure to click the link in the description down below so you can prep yourselves for Monday. We'll check it out, hopefully have fun together. What can you expect at this show? Well, I indicated stealth drops, and I think that is going to happen because of Nintendo's recent announcement of Game Boy and Game Boy Advance for Switch Online. Notably absent from Game Boy and Game Boy Advance are any sort of Pokemon titles, even though those are possibly the biggest titles on those platforms. Therefore, it seems like Nintendo will be unveiling, alongside Game Freak, some new additions to NSO, and I bet it's gonna be quite a few. They may not all come out the same day and time, but be prepared for like Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow to be added to Game Boy, maybe Pokemon Pinball. We've already seen that Pokemon Pinball Advance was in the emulation test last year, so that could be coming to GBA. I wonder how extensive they'll go though, because remember, Nintendo does want to save some of this stuff for remakes. In the same way that they remade Diamond and Pearl, they probably want to do a Let's Go Johto. I don't know how much they want to give away here. Will they be generous? Will they be stingy? Will they do nothing? I think they will do something, even if it's the trading card game and pinball. That would still be a really fun set of titles to add to the Nintendo Switch Online service. But it's not just old games coming back anew, it's new stuff as well. Here is where we'll probably get two major announcements that are both pretty darn exciting. The first will be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. We know that there's going to be something major for that game, at least we expect it based on past patterns with Sword and Shield, and the insane success of Scarlet and Violet. Selling an expansion is just free millions over and over and over again. So probably another two-part expansion pass, just like we saw with Sword and Shield. I'm curious to see where they go here, especially given the ending of Scarlet and Violet. It goes some pretty weird places, and it seems like the third legendary will be included in the DLC, and it seems like there might be some significant story expansion that takes the franchise and the game in some very unique directions that I'm personally quite excited for. Pokemon story has always been kind of complicated, maybe not the most exciting, but I think like here it's really exciting, and so I'm very curious to see what they do with the DLC, what new Pokemon and evolutions are introduced, and any new mechanics or ideas that they have. Because if you remember, Sword and Shield's expansions really took the wild areas and kind of spread those out. Now the full game of Scarlet and Violet is a wild area, so how do you expand upon that? What new creativity do they have in store? We'll probably find out next Monday. Now we'll get a new game, I'm sure, and it probably won't be something humongous. Although if you are a fan of the Mystery Dungeon games, it could be humongous for you. We saw in the Pokemon Together website code that Spike Chunsoft has a new copyright for 2023. That indicates a new game from Spike Chunsoft and the Pokemon Company, which most assuredly means a new Mystery Dungeon title. Could it be a remake of another past game or a brand new one? I am pulling for the latter. Another new game would be great, and it does mix things up. You know, we had a year where we got a new Pokemon Snap, we got a Pokemon Legends Arceus, we do have a Mystery Dungeon, but it's kind of a retread, so it would be great if we had something brand new that the Switch could call its own. Either way, this all will be revealed on Monday, and there could be surprises in store as well. Who knows? Maybe they will tease something crazy. Nobody predicted that we'd get Legends Arceus and Gen 9 so close to each other last year, so never say never with the Pokemon Company. Maybe we get some crazy collaboration, or a brand new game we couldn't quite predict. I'll throw out there a Detective Pikachu 2 gameplay trailer, a Detective Pikachu 2 movie announcement, and maybe even a Pokken Tournament 2 announcement. That game is an under-the-radar, awesome spin-off for Pokemon, and something I wish they'd revisit. It was great on Wii U, they brought it over to the Switch, but a new one, again, just like Mystery Dungeon, would be great. Pokken Tournament is pretty sweet and sexy. If you haven't played it, it's like a really good fighter. But either way, we'll find out soon, so hopefully you'll join me on Monday. Click the link in the description down below so that we can watch and be surprised, noodled and oodled together by the heads of the Pokemon Company and see what they're cooking up for Scarlet and Violet and beyond, and hopefully some NSO stealth drops. In the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button if you're excited. Love y'all a lot. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. SwitchForce out.